here is Berwick now. They will kick that out. Ardo Boyko keeps it alive for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Back off of number 23, and a nice job there by Katie Starr. Starr gets it wide open as Berwick. They'll rip one off of O'Donnell. The rebound, and O'Donnell then jumps on that. So no follow-up there from Berwick. They had somebody coming on the outside, but not quick enough. 23-28 on the clock. Starr, Fernandez. They'll kick it over towards Starr. Mendola trying to get her body in front of Starr, and Gianna Mendola kicks it out right at the pole. So here's Fernandez. Fernandez kicks one towards the middle. Beautiful ball for Berwick. The finish will now look for a little bit of room. She gets a ripper in there off of one of the Wilkes-Barre defenders, and then Gianna Mendola able to clear there for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. It'll be on this side. Gabby Starr. Starr looking to try to get it east of Mendola. There are 4 Berwick Bulldogs around her. She'll try to look for Crystal Herder, and she is pushed off the ball over there. Nice job by Rachel White-Knight. So tough to get a 1-on-5 or a 1-on-4. Kenzakowski now, seeing if she could get across. Kenzakowski. And they will say no go. So we'll get some substitutions in. It'll be Griskevich back in. Ardo Boyko out, and Emma Farrell now comes off the bench here for the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack. Trailing 1-0 to Berwick tonight here in a gorgeous night for high school soccer at Crispin Field. Big head there. Gianna Mendola gets it, and then pushed from behind. They will get Katie Starr on that. And Gianna Mendola from 50. It'll be from the 40, but it's 50 to get to the goal. And she'll see if she can get a little air under this. The Wolfpack will try to get their bodies over that way. Here's Mendola. Kicks this off of one of the Berwick defenders. Kenzakowski, Herder, and right to the goalie. So Umet is right there. Nice chance there for the Wolfpack, but Umet was in perfect position for Crystal Herder. Boot this out right towards midfield. Sims will get her leg on it. Evans. Little chippy over to her teammate. Now it'll be coming down the far end. Looks like Brigido. Or is it Chris Navich? Chris Navich tries to get her foot on it and just could not. That was Brigido. So Benita Brigido just couldn't get a big enough run there on the outside. And a nice job there by Umet. DeFinis and Griskevich battling. Nice play there, and then Mackenzie Evans will boot this down deep. It'll go, and Issa Mendola trying to see if she can get something going here for the Wolfpack. She's guarded closely over there by Andreas. Mendola tries to make it a cut, but Andreas pickpockets her, and Mendola will now throw that in towards Crystal Herder. Can Herder get a little bit of wiggle room? And no, it is Andreas once again over to the corner, kicks it out. Mendola will get a corner kick here for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack wholesale changes here. They'll bring in 3 players now. Corcoran is in. Chris Navage is back in. And they'll bring in Serpico. Here is Mendola for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. She'll send this over. Can get ahead. Crystal Herder got ahead on it, but Berwick gets it on out of there. DeFinis will run to it. She'll hit it off of somebody. Gianna Mendola trying to keep it alive, and she chops that down, but DeFinis will now slow it down. Kayla Fernandez is lurking off of Mendola's shin, and now DeFinis will send it down. Ball is still in. It'll be Griskevich on a long run, but you're getting great hustle here to number 12, Lisnock. And then Griskevich waits till the last possible second, says, I got to kick this out. Throw in here, DeFinis. Now we'll get a footsie on it. She'll send it over. It'll go off of Corcoran. And now it'll be a corner opportunity here for Berwick. .1907 on the clock. Beautiful ball there for the Berwick Bulldogs, and it's kicked out there think that might have been Chris Navage, still alive. DeFinis will look around. Fernandez lurking, and a shot, and off the top of the post. And then, Riley O'Donnell stretches out. Her best save of the year there for the Wolfpack. Just getting a paw on that thing right there. Berwick unlucky on that possible opportunity. Herder now has it. Herder looking for Mendola. Okay, Mendola beat out the defender. She's pretty darn fast back there. That is Seeley, and Seeley controls. Seeley kicks it out. So nice job back there by Abby Seeley on the defensive end here for Berwick. 1-0 Berwick leads the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Mackenzie Evans is back in. We'll send up Chris Navage. Now a throw-in. It'll go to Mendola right around the 20. So she's about 30 out. Kicks it over towards the center, and it's still alive. Now back over towards Mendola. Tries to make a move. Diddle-dallies there in the middle a little bit. Kayla Fernandez ends up picking her pocket. Fernandez sends a beautiful ball down towards DeFinis. Gianna Mendola there to survey. She will have it and send it over to Griskevich, but rushed it just a little bit, and that was from DeFinis' pressure. Nice job by DeFinis. Serena DeFinis wearing number 1. Here's Fernandez with room. Kayla Fernandez trying to run. Still weaving through. You can't lay off her because she'll lay down and do one of those and off the post and then does not go in, and then they say it does. So to me, that looked like it went post to post, but the official was right there and said across the line. It'll be the second goal for the Berwick Bulldogs. So you cannot lay off Kayla Fernandez. She'll lull you to sleep. You back off 5 yards, and she rips it. 17:23 on the clock. Now they'll get it over to Crystal Herder. Herder, 2 goals down, or the Wolfpack, not a good position for them against this talented team. It'll be offsides. So Wilkes-Barre clearly just a little ahead of the Berwick defense on that far side. So the winds have calmed down just a little bit. They were supposed to pick up as the night went on here, but I guess the forecast changed a little bit. Big clouds moving on through. Again, been pretty darn fortunate with the weather here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Here comes Berwick back the other way. Morgan Lisnock sending it down, and it'll be O'Donnell will get that. 16:36. O'Donnell will send this down, and will go off of one of the Berwick players, and here comes Herder. Herder looking, gets it over to Corcoran. Corcoran will send one, but several Berwick players down there, and then it'll go back towards the middle and back over to Starr. And now it'll go back over to number 13, White Knight. Fernandez lurking in the middle right now. She's got a little bit of wiggle room. You got to stay right on here. Griskevich trying to guard number 12. Lisnock sends it across the center. Gianna Mendola gets that one out just beyond Fernandez, and now Issa Mendola will look to make a move. She does in the middle. Got a little bit of room and tries to get it to one of her teammates, but it goes the other way. So one of her teammates there in the center, number 18, or 16 that is, Haley Krisnavich, was not on the same page. Corcoran plops it up in the air, back over, and then kicked away there by Abby Seeley. 15 minutes and change on the clock here at Crispin Field. Berwick leads 2-0 over the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Mendola, and then running there pretty darn fast is Gabby Starr, the tall midfielder. Now they'll come over. It's Kenzakowski. Kenzakowski looking to dish. She does over on that far left-hand side. That looks to be Serpico. Serpico takes a little too much time there, and then it is cleared over there by Gabby Starr. Farrell trying to ride Fernandez a little bit, and she'll send it back over to the center and finds a player there. And then they send it over to Katie Starr. Katie Starr sends it to her teammate. They send it to Griskevich, goes off her head. Lots of room in the middle for Kayla Fernandez to run and to work through that defense. Kayla Fernandez, plenty of cuts, and then sends one over to her teammate down on the far right side. She'll send it over to the middle, Katie Starr, but Gianna Mendola gets her leg up on that, and then it's still lurking here in the middle, and Kayla Fernandez will get by one. And they'll try to body her up just a little bit. Fernandez looking for a whistle, saying, hey, don't body me up. Now the officials will switch it up at the 14-10 mark. So now they'll send it over towards the middle. Now back the other way. Trying to come through. And now here it will be pickpocketed as Sims just tried to get a pass and then gave up on the ball. And now Berwick has an opportunity up in the air. DeFinis kicks a high one, but it'll be a little far. So the Wolfpack down 2 goals, need to be a little bit sharper here against the Berwick team that just constantly puts on pressure on the offensive end. So that goes off of Berwick. And Berwick will try to play out of the back right now. Corcoran trying to rush it back there, but gobbled up there by Andreas. Here's Berwick. Still some lurking here. Sims with an opportunity. Sims tries to get one from about 35 yards out and just not going to happen. Just couldn't get any leg on it. Tried to make something happen there. This one booted very deep. Great play there. Mendola olays that. Fernandez back there. Now Mendola will kick it up in the air and it'll go towards midfield. And now back the other way comes Griskevich, and DeFinis now on it, the speedy junior. DeFinis makes a big cut. DeFinis looking, trying to be patient there in the center. She'll get it over towards her teammate, but is off. And then Evans will kick it down, and Corcoran, nice pass by Evans to Corcoran. Corcoran sends it over. She's got Chris Navage. And then they'll boot it back. DeFinis sends one deep towards Kayla Fernandez. Farrell better be careful over there. Fernandez is lurking. Nice job there by Farrell. So it'll be Mendola. She'll kick one deep. Can Chris Navage get there? Beautiful ball. Chris Navage tries to get there, but number 3, Rihanna Andreas, awfully fast. Able to do the job. So Mendola will take a break. Herder will come back in, and we've got another substitution here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. It's going to be number 10 now in. It's going to be Livingston. 11:25 on the clock. Sims makes a cut. Berwick leads by 2 goals tonight, and it'll be kicked out of bounds. So we get a throw in here by Livingston. She'll throw it in. Goes off of one player. Herder tries to get it. Herder trying to get her foot on it. Does. And it'll come back the other way over towards Evans. And now back over to Brigido. Brigido gets a little give and go. And Herder looking. Herder tries to send the ball. Beautiful pass there by Herder over to Livingston. Can Livingston get there? Andreas kind of keeps it alive off of that leg. And then Crystal Herder opportunity. Sends one towards the goalie. And Matt will take that and catch it. No chance of a bounce off of her. Now it'll be DeFinis in the center of the field. And now it'll be Farrell. We'll boom that over. And here's Kenzakowski now on this far side. So now Kenzakowski trying to keep her footsie alive. Gets it and sends a little too much mustard on that. As Chris Navage was over that way. Berwick will get a replacement at the 10-13 mark, leading by 2 goals tonight. This thing booted out. Back over. Back this way, and then Kenzakowski now. Kenzakowski lucky going to go out of bounds on Berwick. So Kenzakowski will get a throw it over towards Crystal Herder. It goes by her. Katie Starr plops it up in the air. It'll go back over to Kayla Fernandez. Awfully dangerous over here. Can make all the cuts. Here's Herder and Fernandez. Fernandez winning that. Herder will chase that. Fernandez sends a ball over towards the side. Livingston will guard that, and Livingston will win that, and then it'll be kicked out over there by number 13, Rachel White-Knight. Griskevich on a throw-in, left up in the air. Herder will get there. Crystal Herder has bodies all over the place, and then finally gets rid of it, and it'll be Lindsay Sims. Lindsay Sims on the outside. She'll send the ball down, but Berwick is right there defensively. Seeley back off of her, now back over to Livingston. She'll pluck it over to Sims. Sims gets it over to Herder. Herder's got somebody converging on her and gets it over to Krisnavich. Krisnavich trying to make a shot towards the center, but the goalie comes up and makes the save. Beautiful play by Emily Umet. Gianna Mendola down there gets a little bit of her body on it. Kayla Fernandez will circle around the wagon here, and it'll be Evans. Fernandez, just great footsie skills, does a good job of surveying, but then the defense with Livingston intercepts. There's Herder. Herder trying to see if she could get a one-on-one. She beats one defender. Crystal Herder now has somebody right on her back. That's Andreas. Tries to make a cut. Nobody home right now. She'll send it over to the center to Krasnavich. Goes by her, and it'll go over. Now Livingston. It'll go off her foot, and she will come out. 7:53 on the clock. We'll get a substitution as Macking will now come in. 2-0 Berwick, leading the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. And nice job there, getting 5 steps on that was Lisnok. It'll go off of one player for Berwick. Evans will try to control it in the center. Evans makes a move, gets pickpocketed there. Now it'll be an opportunity here for Berwick. That is Naroski. Sends one over towards the side. Farrell's there, and then she will send it deep over towards Macking. Macking will get a leg on it. Macking's got Krisnavich, tries to get it in the air, but back there is Seeley defensively. Here's Sims. Let's see if she can get a run. Sends one deep. Here's Macking. Macking on the far outside. Layla Macking. Can she get a lefty shot? She does, and just outside the net. So a nice ripper over there by Macking, trying to make something happen here for Wilkes-Barre area. 6:50 on the clock. Umet sent it deep towards the center. It'll be Evans getting a head on it, but it'll be Starr coming over. They collide a little bit. She will try to run down and see if she can beat everybody, and Farrell kicks it off of her foot, and then O'Donnell will come over and take care of that. So good hustle overall. As Coach DePippa yelling in some commands. Bodies there. Herder gets something near it. And here's Krisnavich with an opportunity against Seeley. Can she get past her? And kicked out over there. Mackie will try to chase that down. Better off if she just lets it go. And she ends up falling down, and then it's now off of the Wolfpack. So Layla Macking just kept going on that, and just could have let it go, and they would have had a nice throw-in down there. But nonetheless, here comes Crystal Herder. She gets a ripper, and Umet takes care of it. 5:45 on the clock. So DeFinis goes over her head, and Griskevich kicks it over towards the center, and then back over to the middle, and it'll be Naroski. Now they'll send this down, and lurking on that far side, Brideau trying to ride out the offense, and she does, and we'll get Fernandez back in, and didn't even see her take a quick minute. And another player here for the Wolfpack coming in. That looks like number 4, Elizabeth Kosar. So we have not seen Issa Mendola return to action. She is sitting over there. Not sure if she's banged up or not, but she's sitting over there right now. And one of the offensive firepowers here for the Wolfpack not involved. Evans now looking for wiggle room. Evans sends one, but nobody's going to be able to get it until Rumet scoops it up here defensively. This will go over towards the center. And Lindsey Sims kicks it. Now Evans. And now back over to Kozik. And bodies all jamming up there. And here's Herder. Herder trying to take on 3-4 people. She can't get by the first one, which is White Knight. Nice job by her. Here's Farrell. Farrell boots this lefty. Still onside. Here's Brigido, who's going to try to see if she can kick it towards the center. Mackey, Seeley. Seeley gets away. Nice shield over there. And then it's going to go out. .354 on the clock. That one up in the air. Brigido will send one across the center, but Umet will come right into her. Kozik's got to be careful. You don't just run into the goalie. Umet will kick this out and will head over to Finnis and Griskevich and leaves that. This is going to be dangerous. DeFinnis got wheels. DeFinnis coming towards the center. Griskevich right there. DeFinnis gets a little bit of wiggle room and sends it over, and O'Donnell gets it as Mendola converged on Serena DeFinnis. 3:20 on the clock. Off of Kayla Fernandez. Fernandez plops one up on the air. And then O'Donnell comes over. So Gwynn Noroski trying to get back on sides after that thing was plopped up in the air. Now back over to the other side. It is Crystal Herder. A little less than 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Herder surveying right near midfield. She'll send one deep, but nobody able to get there as Kozik tried to run to it. Kicked up in the air here, and it'll be off the side of the foot. Livingston will get her foot on it, and it'll go back over to the other side, and then Farrell. And now it's still going. The Wolfpack, but nice job, and then Sims finally wins it. Sims will send one over to the far side. Mackey gets a leg on it, but Umet will come out as Mackey tries to make a run, and right in her hip pocket, latent force. 2:16 on the clock. Sims gets it over to Herder. Herder will send one down, and Brigido tries to run it down. Well, Berwick is there. Great hustle by Brigido. Got her foot on it at the last possible second. And now Kayla Fernandez playing out of the back will send it over towards midfield. Gianna Mendola got a knuckleball off of that leg. That did not work for her. And DeFinnis will run over to get the throw-in. We'll try to get it over to Noroski. Kept alive here. Farrell has it. Farrell is waiting, and then sends it down. Beautiful play by her over to Crystal Herder. Herder now at time, much like Fernandez, and we'll see if we get a run out of Kozik. Can Kozik beat the goalie? And Umet comes out and kicks it over to the stands. And that'll head over to seat number 21 in the third row. So Livingston gets a throw in to Evans. 2-0 Berwick leads here against the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. And they say that's out. DeFinnis off her body. It'll head back. 52 seconds on the clock. Mendola's got time. Needs to relax a little bit. Takes a step. Fernandez will hit it. Fernandez looking. Fernandez will circle around a little bit like she likes to do, and then she plops one deep right to the leg of her offensive player. That's how good she is. It's over on that far right-hand side. Milano towards the center. O'Donnell comes out and scoops it up with 30 seconds to go. O'Donnell gets it over towards midfield. Now it'll be Crystal Herder against Fernandez. Fernandez got her foot up in the air a little bit, no call. Herder tries to go, and then back over Andreas, and then back towards the center. Bodied up there a little bit. Evans will send it deep. Herder is lurking. There's still one Berwick defender keeping her on. Can Herder make a move here? Herder sends one over, and no, almost by Kozik. Beautiful pass there by Crystal Herder at the end of the half, but is 2-0. Berwick leads the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack here this evening at Crispin Field.